And for more insight into the situation in Hong Kong, we're now joined via Skype by Lawrence Ma in Hong Kong. He's the barrister and chairman of the Hong Kong Legal Exchange Foundation. Welcome to Global Watch, Lawrence. Well, Hong Kong has just granted an injunction to ban anyone from blocking or damaging police officer housing areas which have been targeted in the past 4 months of protests. Based on the reactions to previous bans, do you see this ban being effective enough?
We welcome the court's injunction in relation to protecting or preventing anyone from damaging or laser beaming or blocking the right-of-ways to the police station and their quarters. The previous 2 injunctions were made against people swarming the airport and the MTR stations. Now, there is a difference between police quarters and police stations vis-a-vis the airport and MTR stations, because airport and the MTR stations are closed compounds where people have to enter in. But whereas a police station and police quarters are not admissible to ordinary people. So when they are damaging the building, they are damaging the building in the surrounding parameters of the police station and compound. So it would be rather difficult to monitor and supervise because those people would come from all angles, whereas an airport have only specific entrance, as well as certain MTR stations, they have specific entrance, so that people can monitor and supervise people coming in and out of the station and the airport. So the police station and police quarters are more difficult to monitor.
Right, and earlier this month, the Hong Kong SAR government invoked an emergency regulations ordinance to implement anti-mask law, which is not that effective as we observed. But Hong Kong police said on Monday the violence has indeed reached a life-threatening level. So what are the options or measures that the government and police side have to deal with the situation, especially the escalating violence there?
Yeah, because you can see that the violence are escalating because they are now life-threatening, because a police officer has been stabbed on the neck and there has been profusely bleeding from that officer's neck, as well as there was a remotely detonated bomb, although it's a homemade bomb. Now, the protest movement has now turned into a lone wolf terrorist attack because many of the protesters or mobsters have been arrested over the last few months. The number actually are scaling down. But the problem is that with the remaining mobsters and thugs have escalated their violence because of and now trying to deploy terrorist lone wolf tactics by severely attacking individual officers. There isn't much one can do other than by police wearing more protective uniforms and be more careful when coming into contact with those thugs. And the only method to do and to scale this down is to disperse and to arrest as more of these thugs and mobsters as the police can in the coming weeks.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Lawrence Ma in Hong Kong, the barrister and chairman of Hong Kong Legal Exchange Foundation. Thank you very much for your insight.